Hello, 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 hello. Hello, everybody. I hope all is well. This is Principal Brookins bringing you an announcement about our reopening. Are you excited or what? I'm going to take this off now because I'm by myself. How are you doing, Lucia Navarrete? How's it going? We are excited to reopen schools back for all of our children. That's right, from preschool all the way up to sixth grade. We are reopening our school, excited about it. I'm hoping that all of you have gotten the message, have received the messages from Fresno Unified, simply pointing out that school begins August 12th. Yes, it begins August 12th. Breakfast is at 7:30. We will begin class promptly at 8. We end at 12:30 on both this Thursday and Friday. It's going to be a time for us to get kids back on campus, connect with them, begin the nurturing process so that the following week we're ready to roll. I'm at our school right now. I'm in my beautiful office. You see that I'm here. We have one of our new babies out there in the office. They're crying, but guess what? They're going to do great this year. They're going to do great. So just a few announcements. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that we can all be on the same page. Here we go. Share. Hopefully you can see my screen. We're going to start from the beginning. And what you should know is that we are the Great Kirk Elementary School. And our theme this year is 100. Can you say that with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3. 100. Yes, we are engaging 100% of our kids. We believe 100% of our kids can attend school every day. 100% of our kids should be able to read, write, and do math with proficiency. 100% of our kids should be socially and emotionally strong, and 100% of our kids can be game changers and world changers in our world. So really quick, our vision, the Great Kirk Elementary School family, we commit to providing a safe environment where every student can develop the academic and social skills necessary to reach their full potential as independent thinkers, problem solvers, and lifelong learners. I also want you to know that we have some guiding principles. We are leaders in the making, independent and critical thinkers, outstanding character, never give up, and we serve our community. Did you guys catch that? That was Lions, right? Lions. And then we are a designated school. As a designated school, we are able to provide high quality instruction for our kids by providing 30 extra minutes of learning in ELA and math. We also have special personnel. We have a TSA that is specifically placed to improve the literacy of our campus or around our campus. And also we have extra professional development days that we use to make sure that our teachers are looking at data, going through the cycle of continuous improvement, and making sure that our kids are growing at ample levels. We are not at the place where we can do slow growth. We need to grow by leaps and bounds, and this is our year to do it. All of our children will use a tablet or laptop this year, every day in class. Our teachers are leveraging all that we learned through last year's COVID. We're still leveraging those resources. So your child needs to have their tablet or laptop. Please make sure you go to our flats, or you can call at 457. I'm sorry, this is the e-learning slide, but let me just finish the flat slide. Finish the flats. You can call 457-3939 in order to exchange the tablet or device so that you can get that. This slide is talking about e-learning. And so all of our students and families, you have an opportunity to enroll your child in our incredible e-learning school. It is a separate school from this site. So it's not as if we would be doing simultaneous anymore. Your child, if you are worried about COVID, worried about safety and all of those things, please enroll your child in e-learning. Call 457-3139, and they will be enrolled in that school and have a teacher that's going to provide them instruction all online. Isn't that awesome? Now, here was my flat slide. I got ahead of myself, but I stated it before. Call 457-3939, or you can go to Holman Elementary School to get an exchange, or Burroughs or Tioga. Our calendar, first day of school is this Thursday, the 12th. It's a half day. The first day of school, we are having our back to school night. It is all virtual. So your children on their tablet, they're going to have their classroom there. Microsoft Teams is the platform or the hub that we use to do all of our instruction. There's going to be a calendar invite there at 5 o'clock. For 5 o'clock on Thursday, from 5 to 6:30, we will have our virtual back to school night. Our teachers are excited, have great presentations so that you can connect with the great instruction that we're going to provide for your child. The second day of school is this Friday. It is also a half day from 8 to 12:30. Monday, August 16th is our first full day. TK and K will go from 8 to 2:05, and grades 1 through 6 will go from 8 to 3:05. We are so excited that our district is providing 30 extra minutes of instruction. We're going to be able to really move our students to meet those grade level standards. iReady exam will be August 17th. We want to make sure we use that as a screener to find out where our children are. And then from there, we will design our instructional moves to meet those needs. Dress code. We believe that attire can express our creativity and personality. However, at the Great Kirk, we don't want attire to be a distraction from learning. Therefore, no all red or all blue or any gang affiliated type of attire. All sandals must have a backing or backstrap. Sports teams are allowed, but see the first rule. And then no hats for anyone, but we will wear beanies in the cold season. Please abide by that. It's going to make sure kids don't have to worry about how they look or anything like that. They'll be able to come in, focus on their learning. Cell phone policy. We believe cell phones are a great way for families to stay connected and may also be used to access informational resources. However, at the Great Kirk, we believe all cell phones should be stowed away and off during the school day. We believe cell phones can create a distraction from learning. Therefore, students who violate this cultural agreement, they will be warned, but ultimately, if this continues, it will be taken away and parents will have to come pick it up. And from there on, we don't want to talk about that because our kids always are doing the right thing. Lunch. We believe that a well-balanced, nutritious diet is vital for the social, emotional, and intellectual growth of our students. Therefore, parents are asked to pack lunches, those of you who do pack lunches, for students that are healthy, that don't need adult preparation, and do not need to be heated up. Please refrain from packing Takis, hot Cheetos, and other light chips, large sodas, and high sugary drinks. And due to COVID, students are advised not to share their food with peers. Since I brought up COVID, you all know that there's a new variant out and people are still contracting COVID, and there is some mortality around that. So we want to keep ourselves safe. I just pulled up some charts and things of that nature to let you know that in Fresno County, that the numbers are increasing. In our specific area, only 38% of people have actually been vaccinated. All right. So with that stated, we need to take special precautions in our area to make sure that everyone is safe. In other areas, up to 61% of people have been vaccinated. So that just shows you the disparity between vaccinated and unvaccinated. COVID responses. All students and staff will wear masks inside. All students and staff have access to hand sanitizer and will wash their hands frequently. All students will stay with their classroom peers throughout the day, except for special programs like RTI, after-school programs, sports, and SPED inclusion. These are just a few updates about COVID. We want to make sure that you are following those self-screening questions. And that is, and if you answer yes to any of these questions, you should stay home. That is, do you have any of the following symptoms? Fever, chills, cough, shortness of breath, a difficulty breathing, fatigue, muscle or body aches, headaches, repeated shaking, tremors, new loss of taste or smell, sore throat, congestion, a runny nose, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Parents, please check your children each day and night to make sure that they're not experiencing this. If they are, please call the school and let us know that you're keeping them home. The second one is if anybody in your household has been confirmed or suspected with COVID-19 in the last 14 days, you should stay home. Lastly, if you've been notified that you've been in close contact with someone who has tested positive for COVID-19 in the last 14 days, you should stay home. Please make that a type. Don't send your child if you're answering yes to any of these questions, because when they get here and we see those symptoms, they will have to go to our isolation room for the safety of all other students, and they will have to be sent home for a minimum of 10 days being quarantined unless it can be proven that they are negative, all right? So we don't want to go through that because we need to focus on literacy. So please leave them at home. Do know that our teachers will have prepared for them some asynchronous work that will keep them on board with the instruction. Back to school night, I already mentioned that it's virtual, Thursday, August 12th from 5 to 6:30. And then I want to just mention some learning expectations, because I believe and we believe that every one of our students will be great. That's why we're called the Great Kirk Elementary School. So we say 100% of our students read, write, and understand math with proficiency. Our students understand history and they have a science mind. Guess what, parents? We're setting you up for your retirement plan, because kids that get their education, or people that get their education, make well more financially. They're more well astute, socially and emotionally prepared for the world through a strong education. In fact, we have people, you see the picture of Dr. Ricks, and there's some incredible teachers here that are leading the way and can model for your child what it is to be a quality educated person. So we want 100% attendance. These are our goals: 100% attendance unless you're sick or COVID-like symptoms. If in absence or quarantine, complete the asynchronous work. Always finish your homework. Read at home every day. Practice math facts daily. Write every day. Practice letter sounds and sight words. Communicate with the teacher in school all the time. Make sure your child gets rest. Eats well every day. Limit hot Cheetos, Takis, and other unhealthy food. Positively affirm your child daily. Encourage them to practice kindness and make them believe. Ensure that your child joins a sport, club, or other program. Hopefully, this little informational is giving you at least enough information for your child to begin school at the Great Kirk successfully. If you have any questions, please feel free to contact our school at 457-2980, or you can go ahead and call our Google Voice or text our Google Voice number at 424-3605. We believe that your children are on their way to greatness. Let's continue to work as a community to make sure that we see the fruit of those statements. With that said, this is Principal Brookins, done with this message, letting you know that we are lions. We are leaders in the making, independent thinkers. We have outstanding character. We never give up. We serve our community. And guess what? We roar like lions. Thank you so much.